Guys, welcome back. Jessie and I are here with a huge story to tell you guys.
Gonna sip it.
And we're trying new Starbucks drinks.
Check out our Starbucks drinks. When you guys get do you guys ever hear that obnoxious girl when you're in class and she walks in with her Starbucks and she's like,
she has to make that time for the Starbucks.
So extra to make the ice shake, and I'm like, relax, you've already done it enough. Yeah, that was kind of off topic, but
no, but I remember that, and they all do that.
And they're like 20 minutes late, and they're like,
yeah, I had to get my Starbucks in order. That's why I'm late.
Yeah, it's like, we know you have Starbucks. You're cool.
So what is your normal drinks that you get from Starbucks, Jess?
Okay, well, just so you guys know, I always get decaf on anything. So I like getting their iced teas or their lemonades or any coffee, like the one that you like, the white chocolate mocha decaf.
That was my fave.
Oh, and I love the matcha, the green tea matcha drink. That is super good. Really good. And we'll get it with soy milk, so we won't get gassy.
I need to expand my menu from Starbucks just because I feel like when I feel comfortable with my drinks, whenever I try new drinks, I don't really like it. And when I go to Starbucks, it's because I'm kind of splurging on myself, so I'm like, I should get something that I am gonna enjoy. But today we decided to be we wildin' today.
Yeah, we need to tell you guys what we got. So, okay, Jackie and I love chai lattes or iced chai. So that's something that we usually get if we go to a restaurant or something and we're feeling like having something warm. Well, Jackie will get coffee. Sometimes
I love just straight up coffee. I like it with creamers too, but I love just coffee taste in general.
So we love chai.
But we love
this time.
Get chai.
Yeah, we love getting chai at places. But we've never had the iced chai from Starbucks, so this is our first time having it from Starbucks, so we're excited for this.
And I have a little secret, I love chai lattes, but I feel like the few times that I've gone to a certain restaurant, I always tend to get the major stomach cramps and
that's funny.
It totally twists my tummy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's specifically the chai latte, but I've noticed it's when I drink that. So let's see if this one gives me the shits.
Yeah, and then that one is different. I don't know if you guys have heard about the trend that's going around, and it's called, I was gonna let you explain, but it's complicated.
Yeah, you can go ahead and explain it.
It's called the Cinderella drink, and
how could it be focusing it? You can't even see it.
So it's the Cinderella drink, and it's literally just the pumpkin spice iced drink or latte, but with a kick. So instead of the 4 pumps of pumpkin spice, it's 2 pumps of pumpkin spice and 2 pumps of white mocha. So that's their white chocolate. I
love white chocolate.
Yeah, and I thought we were just gonna get it like this. I didn't know that we were gonna get whipped cream too. So I'm like, okay, that's fun.
It looks so pretty.
And I think that's cinnamon, right? Or is
it has cinnamon drizzled. Yeah, it has some drizzled on top.
Try that. So I'm excited for that, really, and we're gonna tell you guys what we really think.
Honest opinion.
Yeah, I'm just scared that it's gonna be too sweet. Hopefully it's not.
Well, the chai lattes usually are not sweet at all.
Imagine 2 pumps of the chai latte and 2 pumps of the white mocha. Oh my god.
We should try that. That sounds really good.
We should try that. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I want to do that, but I don't want to ruin this, so I'll just kind of shake it.
I feel like you have to, because then it might all be sitting. You should mix it up a bit. Go like that. Okay. I have to check the time, which I don't even know where I left my phone, you guys. Okay. Okay, ready? Ooh. This is good. This is really good. Oh my god, I think this is gonna be my new
This is really good.
You have to try this.
But my mouth is over
I'm gonna try the whip.
Oh my god. You need to taste that. That's really good.
Oh. That's not cinnamon. That's something else. drizzled on top. And it's good. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
I think it is cinnamon. It's just stronger because you're getting it in bigger chunks.
I'm tasting pumpkin. I don't know, whatever it is, it's good.
It's pumpkin.
It might be mixed cinnamon.
Wow, this is really good. It's really refreshing.
Oh my gosh. This is good. It's not like too sweet.
No, I can't even describe it. It's really good. You're
tasting a little bit more of the mocha, but you're still getting that like
kick of the
kick of the pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin.
You guys, you need to try this. And we're kind of like very picky with sweet drinks. Like we can't have the caramel frappuccino. Like that is just pure
I like
sugar.
them, but sometimes they put a whole bunch of caramel and it just overpowers
so
it.
if you guys you want to have an iced drink that's not too sweet and different, I would totally go for this. This is so good.
This is really good. It's almost like literally no sugar, right? This is really, really good. I like it. Wow, I like their
Oh my gosh,
latte.
this doesn't have coffee, right? So I won't drink it too fast. This is so good.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I get really shaky, you guys, when I have coffee.
I think this definitely has coffee just because this is a normal one.
Yeah, I think I tasted a little bit of coffee. But I'm still gonna have
Jessie
it just
cannot have any coffee at all because
I
she
get
like
so shaky.
and you can't sleep at all. Like it's really bad.
Oh my god, I was looking for my phone and I just realized where it's at.
Jessie, that's why I was laughing.
I'm crazy, you guys. Like all day today, I've told Jackie I'm not okay.
We've had a weird day today.
We've had a weird ass freaking day. And
we went through a lot of obstacles to film this video, but we are here
in the daylight, okay? And we had so many obstacles that here we are filming at 8 o'clock at night. So, yeah.
But we are here. And we should probably get into it, huh? Story time. So I don't, for whoever watched our video before, we had mentioned that we had a huge story that literally needed just a whole video by itself because it was extremely juicy and there was like, I feel like we would get a lot of sidetracked just because like Jessie and I both had this experience and it was like, well, it was a good experience. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of like a little bit weird at the moment. But now that we think about it, it's like silly.
Yeah. I have to tell you something.
What?
Okay, guys. I just had to tell her something TMI, but continue
Are you
on.
gonna say? Oh, no.
Or let me see. Give me a second, you guys, right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We have like 10 minutes to tell you guys the story. This even goes with the whole fact that today's like fucking... Today's a fucking crazy day, but just tell the story while I'm like messing with this. Ew, I look so bad. I'm even sweating. Oh, today's crazy.
I know, I've been wearing my makeup for a pretty long time.
Zoom through this story.
Okay, so we have like 5 minutes to tell you guys a story because we're just kind of time crunch. We're telling you it's a really weird day, but we had to tell you guys a story and we were trying these Starbucks drinks, so it just all had to mesh together. I can't talk either.
Okay, we're gonna get to the story.
And we're sorry. I feel like I'm so shiny, but I've just been wearing this makeup. And I try to touch up it. Okay, so Jessie and I in college, we were taking a class. Well, this class was required. You had to do like some type of like exercising stuff. Either a sport or like, well, we thought we would go to like the school gym. So in that gym, the times that Jessie and I could go, we picked kind of like a time where it wasn't as busy. So, but that was a time, I'm just going to tell you guys as it is, just because,
kind of get straight to
yeah,
the point.
because I can't kind of like leave you hanging. But so there was this class, I guess, of special needs kids. So Jessie and I would go in and they would kind of almost be there around the same time. And, but Jessie and I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So we would see some, but not all of them. So Jessie and I would be doing our exercises, and honestly, like, okay, so at the beginning it was really weird because I was getting followed by somebody, Like,
remember
literally,
we walked in. Oh, you're right. No, you're right.
First, it started off with like just literally a stalk. Like, that person was right next to us, watching us work out, and like you would look at him, and he had no shame in his game. He would smile at you, and like
for a normal person to do that, that's flirting, right?
Yeah.
I get one smile. It's like, oh, that person, you know, is in a good mood, is smiling. But no, he would keep following us, especially Jackie, and like smile. Probably we were there for like an hour, and we would probably get like 5 to 6 smiles. But insane.
At the beginning, we didn't know that he was following both of us, because I was just like, Jesse,
we didn't
there's
talk
someone
about it
like
together at first.
Yeah, and then
later.
After, we just kind of both like, I don't know which one of us said it first, and then the other one agreed, like, oh, that person is following me too. So it was just kind of like weird. But so it was every single time that we would go, it was the same thing. And like, when I say, and I hope I'm not offensive at all, because I'm not trying to be offensive, but he was in the special needs class, but he didn't like, he looked to me completely like normal. I didn't see any difference. Like, he looked like any normal like person. Like, he wasn't. And his little
friend.
tiny friend.
Sorry, like, I'm kind of cutting to the friend too, just because we almost have to like leave. But he had a friend too, and his friend seemed normal. I'm not sure what was wrong with him, but he was also a part of like the people that were kind of like, I don't know if the word would be like disabled,
like special needs.
Special needs, yeah. So I'm sorry. So yeah, like that area, but he would hang out with them, and anyway,
he looked extremely like, if the other one looked completely fine,
when he would see us, he was probably like, what, I'm gonna say probably like 4'8".
The tallest.
The tallest.
Like the
I'm gonna
tallest
say 4 or 5, but I'm trying to think like maybe
he was
4'8".
the tiniest little boy
He's
ever.
really tiny, but his face looked like he was, you know, like 20 something. Anyway, anytime he would look at us, he would always go like this.
Yes.
No, like,
yeah, no, just
like that, and like deep into your soul, and I'm like, oh my god.
And then he would whisper,
that?
oh, so lightly.
Hi.
Like, so shy. Oh my god.
Like, shy, but almost like flirtatious, like, hi. Like with some innocence, but not innocence.
Well, okay, let's going back to the gym part, because after him like following us and basically stalking us, like one time Jesse and I were stretching, and he literally came all the way, and he was like standing right next to us. And then so the part that freaked me out was that like he was trying to talk, and that's when we realized like he was in special needs, because then he started talking to Jesse and I, and we could see that he was a little bit, had like a speech delay. Well, a little more than just a speech delay. Like he could say like just kind of like very short conversations. He couldn't hold off a conversation, a fully on. And half of the time we didn't really understand him, but we were nice. We were just like, we're gonna like be nice to him. And there was a point where he literally like grabbed my hand, and he like almost wanted to kiss me. And I felt so awkward, because like it's public, like everyone is seeing you, and like there's people that you have in your class, and like I didn't want to be rude to him, but I feel like maybe he got the wrong like impression
or something, like he thought something else.
Well, after that, like he was nonstop, even waiting for us in the front. Yeah. And I feel like we would see him everywhere outside of school.
Wanting to get closer and closer. Yes. And it was just kind of like, at this point there was like, he had nothing to stop him, and we wouldn't be mean to him and be like, get away, because if we would have known someone that like if they weren't special needs, we would have been like, back off, and probably have been like rude. But we knew he was like special needs, so we didn't want to, like make him feel bad or anything. Because he doesn't know that he's making people feel uncomfortable, but like he was at a point. But like, he tried to kiss Jackie. He literally held my hand and he tried to kiss me, and I felt like that was just kind of like the breaking point. After that, I was like, okay, I can't like say nice, because I'm giving him the wrong impression. And after that, me and Jesse kind of tried to like part from him. It's weird to say part, because we were never like with him or friends, but we would say hi. When he would wave, we would wave. Oh, and he would nonstop wave, like constantly, like every like
if you would turn, even if you weren't looking towards him, he would like wave. And we literally saw him everywhere. We would see him before gym, we would see him at the gym, and we would see him like even when he was in the cafeteria, he would like be waving and stuff, and like he would try to come over and like talk, and I was just like, I don't want to be mean and like ignore him, but like what else can I do? And then it came to a point where we even saw him outside of school, guys, like outside of school. We saw him at like,
we saw him at a park where people can go like running to. It was like a big park, and then once we started going there, he was there every single day too, and we wouldn't see him before, so that was what kind of freaked us out. And he kept wanting to get closer, so we stopped going to the park like just because of that, at the grocery
store or something.
I think so.
I think I remember seeing him there too.
Yeah,
so
I remember that too. You want to send the message?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you guys what happened with the other guy. This is the guy that's like 4 or 5. Anyway,
he's in the same class.
Yeah, he's in the same class. And so besides that eye look thing, he never really tried. And we noticed that he didn't interact with the other people that were in his class. I don't know what his reason was for that, but anyway, I don't know how we ended up finding him on Facebook. I think he was like, I saw him tagged in a high school like classmates picture, because you know, like you kind of end up adding everyone that you go to high school with. Anyway, she wasn't like really my friend, but they were related, and anyway, she tagged him, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the guy that we see at the gym. And his pictures that we saw on his Facebook were insane, you guys. Like, he fucking did not crazy drugs, but we saw that he had drugs in his page. And I'm just gonna tell you guys the lightest drug, which was like weed. And like, I know nowadays weed is kind of like not a really big deal, but this was what, a couple of years back when we were like first going to college. So it was a couple of years back, and it wasn't kind of like as common as it is now. So yeah, he had pictures with like guns on his leg, and he would only pose like this.
That was all he would do.
I get the duck lips because I am like guilty of doing like the duck lips. Kisses, like, I always go like in pictures. No, but he was like,
yeah, overly doing it.
Yeah, and only like that.
Wait, and the breaking heart.
Oh my god, I had forgotten about that. And then like, he would be like,
yes! Oh my
like
goodness.
That. And if it wasn't a selfie of him going like that, it would be of like the gun and the drugs. And I'm like
such a bad boy.
Like, if that was my brother, I'd be like, you need to chill. Like, that's not the way to go.
So then that's when me and Jess were like, wait, like, how can you be in special needs?
Yeah.
I don't know what it requires for you to be in that class, or like why he was positioned there.
He was wild though.
He seemed like he was perfectly fine. If anything, he was probably a bad influence for everyone else.
And his pictures of like naked girls too.
Yes,
I was like, holy shit,
super inappropriate. I was like, in a way, like, I'm glad Jesse stumbled upon his page because like me and Jesse were over here, like, we thought of him like, oh, what a like I felt like if he were to actually talk to us, we would have been nice and talked to him, because like he seemed like a really nice person and super like shy, but his page says the complete opposite. Oh my god. But honestly, the first, he always would tell us hi also, but he was just more of like the shy hi. The other one would not be shy at all. He would like, the creepiest thing was like him just kind of like following a law, like it became like stalker-ish. And the point that we saw him literally outside of school, like we couldn't like really be, not that we couldn't be out, but like I feel like we would bump into him like constantly. And I mean, first of all, we're like not trying to like, we're trying to keep our distance, and if anything, we're like actually like seeing him more. So yeah, but I hope that you guys liked our story.
I know, it was a little like, so we had to rush through it, you guys, but we basically didn't beat around the bush. We just told you guys straight to the point,
because we always go like off topic even.
And to kind of end the video, what do you want to rate the 2 drinks?
Oh yeah,
this one I rate 10 out of 10. A lot of people are not fans of like chai. I don't know why, but I personally love chai. If you're into those kind of flavors,
Yeah.
Right now.
I like the chai, but when you compare these two, I kind of like this one a little more.
And I like this one more.
Just because it has like that coffee kind of taste to it, and it's a little bit stronger, and I love the taste of coffee. So I think that's why Jess, since she can't have coffee, she gets decaf drinks. That's perfect for her.
This is so
and for
good.
me, I think this is really, really good.
Ooh,
I do suggest it. I know.
So yeah,
that was like totally creepy.
No, you wanted to go like this.
Hold on.
So yeah, for me a 10. This one, I want to give it a 10 too, but I feel like I can only pick one that's a 10. So I'm gonna give this one a 9. It is so
That is so creepy, Jessie.
bomb.
I was literally gonna say this is a 10, but I can't rate this one like less than a 10 because I feel like this is a 10.
It's so bomb.
But since I'm picking this one, this one's a 10, and then this is a 9 because it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm just more of a coffee addict, so I like the jittery.
This
twitching.
lighting is making my lips look really dark. Yeah, you guys, but get these. They're so good. And we hope you guys enjoyed today's video.
Hold on, we have to end this video with the most epic gesture from that guy.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's do it.